guys, and welcome to this week's VODCAST. I hope that you guys had an absolutely extraordinary spring break. I hope you were able to enjoy some of the awesome weather, enjoy some family, have a fun time, and just plain out relax. I am so excited, though, guys, to be back at it, ready to go in room 21 for the final stretch of 5th grade. So, a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you right off to the strategy session. First of all, Monday happens to be a teacher workday. I'm getting ready for an amazing last quarter of the school year, scholars. So Monday is a teacher workday, and then Tuesday is our first day back in room 21. So a couple of quick announcements with our week. First of all, coming up on Thursday, we have our 5th grade field trip to the U.S. Natural History Museum. So please make sure that you get your permission form and money back in as soon as possible for our trip on Thursday. And just a couple of quick announcements with that, guys. First of all, wear your 2019 signature shirt that day, that white shirt that the PTO purchased for each of you. Secondly, make sure you pack your lunch, or you've let me know that you're buying a lunch from the cafeteria, one or the other. And I always tell scholars, hey, make sure you bring it in a bag that you can just throw away. That way you don't have to carry around a lunch bag all day long, because your chaperone is not going to be responsible, scholars, to carry around your lunch bag all day. We will not have access to the bus until we get back on at the end of the day. So our field trip is coming up on Thursday, this Thursday, April 25th. It's going to be awesome. The weather looks great. Just make sure you get your permission form, money back in as soon as possible, scholars, and make sure you follow all those quick little tips to have a successful day. Also, guys, we're back at it with our Science SOL review. As you can see, we're starting up right underneath spring break. So this week we'll be looking at clouds, the solar system, and the sun, moon, and earth, which is really a review, especially the solar system and sun, moon, and earth, since we really focus on it during the planetarium. But those are the 3 quizzes that we'll be looking at this week. Also, I am so incredibly pleased to announce that our Barrett Academy graduation is on the calendar. So you'll be seeing this save the date come home this week, guys. It's for the classes, obviously, of Evans, Lowe, Kunert, Sutton, and Reichert. It's our Academy team. It's going to be held this year on a Saturday evening, Saturday, June 8th, 6:30 p.m. in the North Stafford High School auditorium. Guys, this event has become just an incredible tradition and an incredibly amazing night celebrating your scholars. You guys, the Room 21 rock stars. Alumni from all the past years come back, and it's just an incredible celebration. So you're going to want to circle this date on your calendar, and additionally, you're going to want to invite the entire neighborhood. I am not kidding. It's such an amazing night. It's totally free to come. You can invite everybody that you know. But our class's Academy graduation is coming up on Saturday, June 8th at 6:30 p.m. in the North Stafford High School auditorium. You know, why is it on a Saturday? Well, mainly because that's the only day that was available, but I'm actually really kind of excited to have it on a Saturday evening. I really think we'll just have an incredible celebration gearing up right before that last week of school there, guys. So it's going to be an incredible night. Make sure you mark it on your calendar. The event flyer will be coming home. And yes, scholars, the Barrett Academy song for this year will be revealed this week. It is epic. It's so amazing. It's so ready. It will be revealed this week, trust me. So, at this time, I'm going to send you guys off to the strategy session, and I'll see you on the other end. 21 Rockstars, welcome to our weekly strategy session for this week, right back from spring break. Hey, because it's a week back from spring break, I was thinking, how can I really ignite a passion for the scholars to get some house points, to just go all out? So here's what I'm going to do, guys, because the eggs from our scrambled egg game are still here from last week. Right back there. Oh, yeah. So with that being said, here's what we're going to do. This week, as long as you complete at least 50 house points, okay? So that would be like completing the weekly house point review or completing some things on IXL here or something like that. As long as you complete 50 house points, you will be allowed to pull an egg from that bin. Now, if it's a positive total, you get to add up those house points, whatever they may be. You guys know that there are some pretty high totals in those eggs. Not many, but some of them. If it's a negative total, that will not hurt you. I'm not going to take house points away from you. You just don't get anything, but that's kind of an added bonus for the week. So check it out. It's going to be really spectacular. That's available there for this week, guys, for a little bit of added bonus, I guess you could say, as you work your way to get some house points. Now, the weekly review has been up and ready to go for quite some time now. Now, there are a few things on this review you're going to have to wait till for in Tuesday's lesson, okay? And the first of which would be, so basically what we're working with this week, guys, would be line plots and then something called stem and leaf plots. Stem and leaf plots are, both of these are really fun mathematical concepts in my opinion, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy them. Now, line plots are something that you learned in 3rd grade, and additionally, we make one every single time that we take one of our science quizzes. So that's what I'm talking about when I say a line plot, okay? So you'll see here this week, creating a line plot here, and then creating a stem and leaf plot for that set of data. Now, right now, you're probably like, well, Mr. Wright, what is a stem and leaf plot? What in the world are you talking about? You're speaking a foreign language. Just wait until class on Tuesday, and then you'll be fine. So the front of that is going to be an area that you're going to have to wait a little bit, as well as the back where you're creating stem and leaf plot one more time. Now, the other thing that you know how to do right now would be equating the measurements, the best measurement for each of these. So if I'm finding the mass of an apple, what would be the closest measurement that I would want to use? Okay, amount of sugar in root beer, etc. That's all available there for you guys this week. As always, this is worth 50 house points. And like I said, if you complete this review by Friday, you will be able to pull an egg out of the bin since they're still hanging out here in room 21 as a little bit of an added bonus. Now, if you're like, hey, Mr. Record, I kind of want to learn about stem and leaf plots before you talk about them, then what I would do is I would watch this video right here. This guy does a really great job of explaining how to create a stem and leaf plot, why do we create stem and leaf plots when analyzing data, and different things like that. Now, toward the end of the week, we'll be getting into something called mean, median, mode, and range. And if you'd like to get ahead on that, the Math Antics video for mean, median, mode, and range is absolutely spectacular, guys. So both of those videos are there. No house points attached to that. But if you want to kind of get ahead, if you want to be able to complete the weekly review now, those videos are there and ready to go for you. Now, the other thing that I have added here then will be all of this practice right here, including stem and leaf plots 1, stem and leaf plots 2, mean, median, mode, range, mean, median, mode, range 2. And then I should change that word, I'm sorry, to line plots. And I'll do that as soon as I get off of here. But with that being said, guys, these are amazing areas for you to practice and review. And as always, each problem that you complete, as long as you show your work, will be worth 2 house points. So that's available there as well. So this week, totally new math. Now we're getting into our statistics unit, which would be the analysis of data and how we can best compile data to best interpret and predict different things from that data. So that's available there for you guys as well. The vocabulary Quizlet, we're doing something a little different now that we're getting close to SOLs. You'll see what that I mean by that when you come to class on Tuesday, guys. So that link will work later in the day today on Sunday for you to go ahead and check that out. Now, the secret hashtag of the week is going to be hashtag Sky High Hopes. Hashtag Sky High Hopes. It'll make a little bit of sense later in the week. I'm not going to say anything right now, but as long as you say that by going like this, Sky High Hopes, looking up to the sky, you'll get yourself 10 house points for the week. At this time, thanks for tuning in to our strategy session, guys. I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Reichard in person. I hope that those strategies and tasks were effective. Don't forget, we only have about a month and a half left here before the house race ends for the year. Who will be the house champions of 2019? Also, don't forget our field trip is coming up, guys, on Thursday. Make sure you get in that field trip form and the money as soon as possible. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out. You guys are the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia, and I will see you right here next Sunday.